Losers!
Did you know you can now request a personalized video from me on Cameo that you can keep forever and ever? Cameos make great birthday and special occasion gifts. Check the link in the description and get your Cameo today. Can't wait to hear from you.
Well, hello, guys. Hi. Got my jilbab on and I'm ready to talk. All right.
Well, Mr. Foodie of the Beauty, we meet again.
So, I'm making this video because, due to popular belief, which is wrong, I just want to clarify a few things about my birth.
I am making this video due to popular nothing. Nobody's asked for it. But I want to clarify some things, because I cannot ever let anybody else have the last word. I wish to talk to you about the time my parents had sex.
My upbringing, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just want to clarify, I have a lot of new people, and people like to make things up on the internet, so.
And also because I do absolutely fuck all, I need to talk about the same things again and again. And if there is somebody who has not heard the rumor yet, maybe I can get them into my grasp and on my side before that person who I will not name, but everybody on the whole entire planet knows who I'm talking about. Yes, you know who you are. Everybody knows who you are. And I need content. If I don't record these stupid fucking videos, there's no ads, which you must watch. Even though I have complete control over how many are placed and how often they play.
Here's the actual true story coming from, somebody who actually lived this.
And if I say things like this is the actual truth, the true story, told by the truther who is me, not the fabricator who is she, then hopefully you will believe me, because I say the word honestly. And would I lie? And believe me and trust me so often, you will be brainwashed.
Not from people who have no idea what they're talking about.
Yes, because those fabricators have no idea about my life, because I did not put it on the internet and tell the entire story multiple times, and then left it on the computers on the internet for the whole entire international world to see. No, you must disregard anything I said previously about my mother's age, or how she tried to trap my father by getting pregnant, and no other sinister things that I ever said. Because no, they are fabrications, fabricated by fabricers, and not actual stuff I said out of my actual mouth and recorded because I am a dum-dum.
And you know what? I probably wouldn't even address this, but whatever. It's extra money, right? So.
And this, dear viewer, is the single most honest thing Foodie Beauty has ever said in her whole entire life.
All right, so I've been seeing a lot of comments, and I know where they're coming from, okay?
So I've been reading a lot of comments from she who shall remain anonymous, but not really. Not because they're posted all over the internet, no, but because I have been obsessively looking for them. I know. It's funny what you can find when you actually look for it.
Talking about that, my dad and my mom, my dad basically preyed on my mother because my mother was underage. My mom was way younger than my dad. Yada, yada, yada.
The thing is, for this point, this actual point, I have a point. My mother and my father were in school together, and so the word that was used to describe what went on is entirely factitious and incorrect and said in very poor taste. And I actually have an argument that is valid for once in my life. So I'm going to milk it for everything it's got. Because I am a mastermind of the criminal. I have learned everything from Salah.
All right. I actually did the math on a calculator.
Because did you know that when you do the math on the calculator, it suddenly is completely true and believable, even if I don't show you it on the calculator. Because when machines are involved, like scales in the bathroom, for example, machines don't lie. Dr. Now said that, so you have to believe me. Even if a human can interfere with the machinery, because it is yet to take over the planet.
Based on their birth dates, okay. So what happened was my mom and my dad went to the same high school. They were high school sweethearts. I think they met when she was 16, 16, and he was 18. I don't know, I think that's around the age that she was. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. But anyway, 16, 18. So my mom's birthday is November 16th, 1966. And my dad was born March 17th, 1964. Why people are looking up my dad's birthday, I have no idea. Why people are obsessing about my conception story, I have no idea. But I guess when you lack content and you lack morals, that's what happens.
Yeah, I agree. Because it's not like you never asked your Bezos to find out other people's addresses on your behalf.
So, my dad was literally a year and 5 months older than my mom.
Foodie beauty, well, I'm not arguing about the actual point. Your math is not mathing. Because your father being born in March 1964, it doesn't make him 1 year and 5 months older than your mother, no. Because 1 year from March 64 is March 65. 1 year from March 65, it's March 66. And we still have April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November to go. So your father is actually 2 years, 8 months older than your mother. Just saying that your calculator, that you calculated everything on, and therefore it must be true, you fucked it up a bit. Yes, it's 2 years, 8 months. For fuck's sake. Which is still little in the big argument of things, but your math is very, very poor. Yes. I wonder, did I have a valid point when I made the video about cognitive decline? Doesn't make you a very reliable narrator, does it? Why have I gone Welsh all of a sudden? Ah, yes, that's because I have, because I'm evil and I have many, many sides to me.
And my mom had me at 17 in March 28th of 1984. Alhamdulillah.
Again, for the record, not because I'm being pedant, well, no, I am being pedantic, but I don't like it when maths don't math. Yes, your mother had you when you were, no, not when you were, because that's impossible. Your mother had you when she was 17, yes, but she conceived when she was 16.
I would have imagined that me being born would have pissed so many people off, but here we are.
I know, right?
The treadmill? By the way, people, we unplug the treadmill every time.
What we are about to witness is a masterclass in protesting too much. Observe how Foodie Beauty will make one point which would be valid if left alone, but then elaborates and then contradicts and then basically confirms everything we've been thinking. It's absolutely incredible.
Well, I don't, but Salah comes and unplugs it, okay? So that's why it's unplugged. It doesn't turn off, I think, unless you unplug it. I don't know. Salah does it. Angela, oh yes, I will. I will, but not today. I'm really just like struggling with, wanting to do anything exercise worthy. So I'm, kind of in a down moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely going to exercise. You can bet your life on it. Absolutely. Definitely. I'm going to exercise. Yeah, of course. I'm going to get right on it. But not today because generic excuse.
Yeah, I guess he unplugs it because every time I use it, he unplugs it. So I think just as like a, precaution thing. Saves on electricity. Yeah, I don't know. He's very conscious of that stuff. We don't pay for electricity here, but, we get power outages. Well, in the summer, we had a couple power outages.
So Salah's very cautious about using electricity, even though you don't actually pay for the electricity because it's covered in the rent and therefore it doesn't matter how much electricity you use. So Salah's an environmentalist. There you go. Well, he does like to recycle his shit.
I can't with some brain dead zombies.
Talking of brain dead zombies.
It's true though, even if I was planning on not using it ever again, why would I just go and unplug it?
One would argue if you plan to never use that piece of electrical equipment ever again, you would definitely unplug it.
I wouldn't even think of doing that. I would just leave it plugged in.
Yeah, we know you wouldn't even think of that because you're lazy.
And actually, I get annoyed, babe, when you unplug it. Oh, I didn't know that you needed it for the power bar slot. So I thought you were just doing it because you were worried about the power and everything like that.
And this, my dear viewers, is the point where it crossed the line to being unsavable, irretrievable, that it no longer makes any sense whatsoever, and you've actually contradicted yourself, and thus your whole I'm still using it, Salah unplugs it now is absolutely, definitely and quantifiably been proven as bullshit.
So every time I have to use it, I have to bend behind, grab the plug, put it back.
Can we all agree that Foodie Beauty is potentially, possibly, almost definitely incapable of bending down behind the treadmill, rummaging around for the plug to plug it in? Shall we just all agree now? Or shall we wait for that rebuttal too?